me see. 8 o'clock. All right. You want to watch the switchboard here? Let's see here. Is that plugged in yet? I don't think it is. All right. And hopefully this will fucking plug in here, I guess. Don't have a mouse anymore, so. Well, the hub kind of, gave out on me, so the mouse won't work, but I'll have to use this. Hopefully this still, it's not functional. I may have to do the camera here and here. God, because this fucking hub won't work. Unbelievable. Yeah, that is set up now, though, right?
It's not plugged in anymore.
Oh, because I need this. So I guess I have to work that as well, because the pad. Oh, is the pad working? Wait, the pad is working. So let me plug this back in and see if we can do the hub. They're here. All right. Try 2. Yeah, okay. No, 1 and 2. 1, 2. Oh, 1 and 3. I'm sorry. 3 was the middle. That's left and right. That's all you got to do.
There is no center.
Nope, because the hub is broken, so we only have 2 cameras now. All right. Is everybody ready for the broadcast?
Let's do it.
How's your camera?
Yep.
Say something, Ben.
Am I in? Am I on? Am I on? Check, check.
Looks good.
All right.
All right. Now. Good morning, hurling fans. Hailstone Hurling starts now. You are looking out on Michael J. Stotts Field, where the players play. Today we have a matchup of green versus gray in our inaugural game of the 2020 season. With me in the booth is Ben Bars.
Morning.
Ben, let's go over the lineups real quick before we get going. I'll read off the green team here. We've got Alex F., Chris Lane. Dave Grieve is out. It'll be Max Jackal in for him. Jerry, Liam Jones, Liam Shannon, Andy Gifford, Stephen Cobb, and Zach Tribishevsky. And I'll hand it over to my partner, Ben Bars, to fill us in on who's playing for Gray.
All right. For the great team, we have Alan Morris, Fergal Crowley, Matt Daly, Paul Anderson, Pete Drury, Phil Foyts, Tomas Peterson, and Austin S. as a sub.
Thanks very much, Ben. Those broadcasting classes are really paying off.
You bet.
All right. Let's have a look now at our support crew. Ben Cottrell, Andy Beans working the scoreboard, and your broadcasters are Bill Jones and Ben Bars. Lastly, our current standings. Everyone's at 0-0 because it's our first game of the season. Working today with us on the cameras is Brady Terry. All right, let's get started. We are down a camera, no middle cam, so we'll have to fill you in on what's going on in the middle of the field. But until then, we're going to go with the throw-in coming up here in just a minute. We've got a live scoreboard today, and they've thrown in. Let's see here. That's Daly chasing in the. Again, we're going to have to just go to the middle cam now. Alan Morris, captain, has picked it up. He's nope, no camera. All right, center cam. He strikes into the field. It's saved by Steve Cobb, who's flicked over to the Chris Lane there. Chris Lane sends it in, collected by Fergal, who sends it over down the line. That's Matt Daly to pick it up. Team Gray sends it into the goal. It's off the back line, collected by Jerry Green. Sends it deep, high, straight, and right on target. That's 1 point for Jerry. And then he hit goal. There you go.
All right.
Now we're back into the action. Who is this here? Paulie Anderson sends it over to the captain. Alan Morris makes a center set, but Jerry's going nowhere, not letting him go anywhere. It's sent into Cobb, who sends it low down onto the ground, and Max Jackal. The Jackal picks it up, sends it, looks, strikes into the ground. It's dribbling down to the sideline. Not there. It's collected by Daly.
It's a good challenge.
I'm sorry. That's how could I mistake? That is Tree. Runs over the front line, center line, sends it down into the goal box. Collected by Cobb. Cobb strikes all the way back. It's knocked down into the corner. That is
Andy
Bean. No, that's Andy Giff. I'm sorry. Giff, who's playing sub for Green. Struck over to Daly, beautiful shot.
Great
Point,
shot.
Matt Daly. All right. Here comes Stephen Cobb now, who's going to
He's knocking the cobwebs off here.
send it exactly. Into the net. What do you think?
Just as I say it.
What do you think, Ben Bars? Is the rust still on?
I think it was the holidays. People might have indulged a little bit.
A
You never
little
know.
too much indulgence.
It's coming off a big break.
Yep.
We had a big season last season, so
They're back now. So the
Right.
ball's into. Is that Fergal in goal?
it was
I believe.
Yep.
Nice little hand pass over to
Got some
Allen.
veterans in goal.
Yep, Allen I'll say a hand pass over to Tree, who puts it into the rafters. Now, to be fair, he's closer to the rafters than anybody else, so
Very
he's
true.
got less clearance once he strikes it. So, you get one mulligan there.
Yep. That's your one for
Or
the year.
one. Can't quite get it with that left cam, so we'll watch for the strike by Jerry, who sends it in. It's
Oh.
knocked down by Allen. It's now into the green side of the field. It's collected by Trivashevsky. That's Zach, I think.
Wow,
Zach,
good
new
fight by
player,
Zach.
into the goal box. So now it's flicked away by Fergal. Low scoring start, don't you think, Ben?
Yeah, 1-1. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think there's going to be more parity this year. There's going to be less space for those lower round draft picks to hide out there. I think that the talent's going to be dispersed a little bit better this year with the higher number of teams that we have, don't you think?
I think so too. Also, we've gone with a new format this year. We have bench captains. Gray, the only team with a player captain. Every other team, including Derek, who we can't get because we don't have a center cam, but Derek, who's working the green bench right now, sent into Phil. Phil's back for his 9th season. Phil hits it over to Allen, who's also playing in his 9th season. A lot of 5-stars playing out there.
Could be dangerous.
Great overlap. Daly strikes it into the back of the net. Matt Daly for the goal. So that scoreboard, I think, was is off, obviously. So I'm going to go back and see if I can't fix that. There's approximately 22 minutes left. Oh, I know what happened here. Ben, you want to keep the banter going here?
Yeah.
Good man. I'm going to
we
work
got
on the camera here. I see.
Cobb moving it out of the goal to the center. Lane easily picks that one up and moves to the center. Fights off a few defenders.
There,
Quick
talk
hand
about
pass up
veteran.
to
There's
Liam.
my namesake. There's the Jones
but
out
he's fighting
there.
against
Jones
Phil.
sighting. He's in. He's goes for a block down. He's playing with the ash stick. Probably the only guy
Oh.
out there with an ash stick.
That's uncharacteristic anymore these days.
Yeah.
And Jerry.
It's Jerry, big strike. It's
Oh.
knocked down though. All right, I'm trying to get the camera up
Yep.
and running here.
Tree with
Okay, don't
solid
touch the
hands.
camera for a sec here. Don't touch any.
It's a hard collection, but Jerry's collects that easily. Surveys the field, sends it up to Lane. Lane in
Okay,
the
you're
middle.
good. You can work cameras now. All
Lane's
right,
moving across the field.
well done there, partner. I'll
You
take it back here. The chair back here. Back to Daly. Daly, big strike. Beautiful pass to Tree. It's tough to stand him out, but it is Phil, I believe, who stands him up. The ball.
Max Jackal.
Oh, that's the Jackal.
The
That's
Jackal.
right. I don't know what Phil would be doing way up on the front there. So you're right.
New
Blocked
man
down.
on the field.
It's
New
new
man.
man on the field with the lacrosse helmet. That would be
Alex.
Let's take a look here. Yeah, is that Alex? All right, let's look at the scoring so far. We've got Jerry with 1 point for Green. Matt Daly, point and a goal. He's got all the scoring for Gray.
Paul Anderson just got taken off the field by the ref.
Oh, was he sent off?
Yeah.
Yellow card? Eagle-eyed Brady Terry helping as we are trying to manage this
Jerry with
booth.
another point.
Jerry with the point. Now the clock is correct. About 20 minutes to go in this first half. So that's Austin there. But it's picked up by Max Jackal. The ball is in the center of the field. It's hit by Daly down into the left side of the field. Now it's Austin chasing it into the corner. The whistle blown for, it looks like probably pushing the back. And now Austin must have. Hey, Austin's got to take it. Hey. No, it's defense. Is it defense? Yeah, Austin's got to take it. Yeah. No, Austin's got to take it. Yeah. So, good catch by Brady. A rule from last year.
Okay.
If
Update.
it's on the offensive side of the field.
Yeah. Good catch. The printing. Yeah, good catch
good
there.
move by Gray, though, to just tap it back.
Let's see if
And Allen goes for goal, and he
see
gets
the
it.
chat board here, see if anyone's talking here. Allen with the score, or with a goal or a
Goal.
point? Okay, nice.
Goal.
Okay,
And Allen
Shane Fleming.
quickly intercepts.
All right, we now have
And takes
the
his
chat
point.
board pop up working, and it's a point by who?
Allen.
All right, by Allen. All right. Well, we're working out the kinks here in our inaugural game. The issue we're dealing with here is primarily one camera is down because we don't have a hub that will work. So we had to use all the ports in the side of the camera, but at least we have that to give it to you. In the middle of the field, ball over to Austin. Austin collects. Brand new player. He's up against a seasoned hurling veteran in Jerry Green. Now the ball is still fought for right down in the corner here. Boy, they're just out of shot of the shot, of course. That's Phil Foyt's.
Still right in front of us. Oh,
He's got the O'Neills on. You know he came ready to play. Hand pass over to Morris. Morris hand pass across the field. It's collected by Austin. He's going to go. But boy, his feet give out under him, and it's easily collected by Jerry. Jerry strikes down the field into the corner. Here comes Fergal. Into the frame comes the Liam and Austin, but instead it's collected by Phil. Phil hand pass over to Paul Anderson.
Quick move.
Here comes Paul.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful shot from over the
was a great
shoulder.
shot.
Drops it into the back of the net. Gray pulling away. We must have missed a goal at some point because... Oh, no, there it is. Good job there, Ben.
Yeah,
3-2 to 2. Scoreboard's right.
Yep.
Scoreboard looks good. It matches up with what the official score in the corner of the field is. The ball is hit into the green side of the field. Jerry is covered by Paul Anderson. The ball is now hit into the middle of the field. Is Chris Lane who collects. Oh, he takes off and leaves
Strong run.
Daly in the dust. It's hand passed into the gray side of the field, but instead it's collected in a beautiful shot by Andy. No, that's Chris Lane. Chris Lane.
For the point.
For the point. Well done. All right, ball into Allen. Allen collects in the center of the field.
Great run.
He stutter steps. He's gone coast to coast, but it's knocked down by Cobb. A great save. Now it's collected by Jerry. Jerry looks deep for an open man. Sends it into a corner. A difficult play for any goalie, but not this one. Fergal collects over into the corner. Beautiful job off his line. Sends it down into Max, I believe that is.
Yep.
Max Jackal is challenged heavily by Tree, who came to play. Tree collects. Tree's looking for it, and it's Allen backing up. It's flicked over to Allen. Allen now down into the corner. A shot at an impossible angle is blocked by Cobb. Now Jerry Green looking for somebody. Sends it into the middle of the field. That's Liam Jones trying to collect up against Phil. Oh, good position there, Liam. Liam's able to knock it down and kick it, but it's Tree who sends it back over to Phil. Phil sends it over to Allen down the center of the field. Whistle by advantage.
Gave advantage.
Okay. Ben Cottrell calling for the foul. Was it a wide ball? Is that what happened?
It looked wide.
All right. He had given advantage. They continued. Now it will be a free by Allen. Allen's going to take it. Allen must take it. Alan Morris, probably the all-time career scorer in Hailstone history, given his lengthy tenure and position. Wide ball.
Wide.
No point.
Now if it hits the...
No, it did not hit the... I don't think it hit the bar. No point. That was wide. And then it's collected, but beautifully defended by...
Phil. None other.
And it's knocked down to Allen. Allen collects at midfield. He chases towards the line. He crosses the danger zone into the red zone. A beautiful save by Cobb, but it's over his head, and a point is awarded to Allen.
All right.
Because that ball was deflected up over the bar by Cobb. A great save, though, don't you think there, partner?
Yeah. That's all you
12
can do sometimes. You know,
right.
you just got to get a stick on it and see what happens.
12-3 is Gray's lead. A puck out into Tree. Oh no, Daly with the speed, the agility, the skill takes him all the way into the red zone. A beautiful, handy points it over left. Is it a runaway already, Ben?
They're starting to exert it a little bit. They're making good runs down the field. Green just unable to collect and make anything happen.
Well, partner, let's take a look and see who's doing all the damage over there. It looks like Alan Morris and Matt Daly are really sticking it to him. Ball into the green defense. Daly with a strike. It's blocked down, though, by Trubashevsky now. Jerry Green in to help. That's Phil in to help. Phil Foyts is collected and sent it. He's getting closer to the red zone. He's in the red zone. He's in the shot. Is that right, Brady Terry? We've got him. Pardon.
Green needs a little
apologies for the loss of the middle cam. Viewers, I know it'd be a much better broadcast if we could say, and that's Alan Morris with the point.
Again for the point.
But again, our three-way hub, disappointed. I'll have to get that fixed in for the next one. All right, so the ball is in with Stephen Cobb. I see Shane Fleming has joined us in the chat room. Thanks for the commentary. Hand pass over the head. It's knocked down by the lacrosse player Austin. It's sent into who is that? Gift trying to get at it. Kicks.
Alex.
And then Alex collects it into the shot down to Cobb. Cobb then sends it into Chris Lane, who's got it just off the red line.
Oh.
Wide ball. Now the puck out goes into Stephen Cobb, who collects. He makes a short flick to the seasoned player Jerry. Takes 3 steps back, sends it in down the line on the ground. It's in the corner. That's Chris Lane and Phil going at it. Boy, that's a familiar shot. Phil and Chris going at it. 2 guys that have been playing for years for Madison, many years.
Green seems to be clearing out their offense and just letting a one-on-one matchup.
Back on the D?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be working all that well for him.
They just need a spark. They need something to go. Here we go, Chris.
Chris Lane might be the spark. A ball is knocked down instead. It's collected by Fergal, who looks and strikes. Goes into the corner. It's Stephen Cobb now who's looking for it. The ball is flicked across into another corner, the cross corner. Cobb wisely just clears it off the ground to get it out of there, but instead it's collected by Daly. Hand pass to Morris. He knows that angle like the back of his hand and sends it into the back of the net. Another goal for Gray. 12 minutes.
Would now be a reasonable time to call timeout?
There's always that question. You wonder if the coach Derek Hayes is actually considering. Well, it looks like we had a hip that sent a guy into the boards. Penalty given. Here's midfield now. Daly's going to take it. Derek is having some words with the ref. I'm not sure what the words are, but it's now collected by Daly, who sends it in. But he goes for a goal despite the massive lead. Goes for a goal from midfield. It's blocked over the net, and a point for Daly from free. Now collecting it is Chris Lane. Stutter step, turn, strong strike, but it's blocked down by Phil, who's really holding his line. Now it's a hand pass over to a streaking Austin, the new man, off the boards.
Alex.
Coming back. I'm sorry. No, that's Austin.
That guy with the
it's Alex. Sorry, Alex. Austin was supposed to be subbing in for Gray. That's where my confusion is. That point was from Jerry, I think? For Green. Jerry with the point for Green. Now, short puck out into Allen. Takes his time. He's challenged by Giff. Yeah, there was no call. Collected by Cobb, who's now back into his box, but heavily challenged by Pete Drury. He's back for more punishment. Now it's Lane down into the corner. That is Alex F., as we say. I've got that straightened out now. Allen surveying. It's intercepted by Jerry, who's decided to come up off his line and start pouring in some points. And he puts in the goal. Has Green made the adjustment that we all hoped they could make?
He needed that.
Jerry's up there, and they're hoping for the best in the. That's a big puck out, but into the net. Could Fergal be a little razzled now he sees Jerry up there working in his no more easy blocks? I don't know. Is that camera 3? Over to Pete Drury, who sends it into the goal box. That's Cobb, who's going to collect it. 10 minutes to go. Score 7-18. It's certainly not out of reach for Green.
Nope.
Ball is into Fergal. Stutter steps, goes back into his pocket. Nice hand pass to the wide open Phil, who resets it. A strike over to
Oh, wide open.
Paul.
Can't leave him that wide open.
Then Jerry collects it into the board. Oh, the quick one. He's now back on in his defensive position. It's sent into Fergal, who collects it easily. He's not even challenged. He's going to go up to the line. He hand passes into the middle of the field. This is Daly bringing it up over the middle. He tries to get past Liam Jones, who puts pressure on him, and he's able to block it down. That's Liam now collect. Strike up to Zach, but instead it's intercepted by Paul Anderson, who goes for point. He'll get his point. He's on the board. Oh, you hit 4. All right, there we go. Nobody wanted to see that. That was the broadcast booth. The ball off the board now. It's chased in after by Pete Drury, who collects it. The ball into the goal box. That's Stephen Cobb. What are your thoughts there, Bars, on how we're doing so far with 9 minutes to go?
So far, looks like Green might have a little bit going here. Let's see if... Oh, unlucky there.
That was nice by Zach, who was able to collect, but in the hands send it in to off the board. Chris picked it up and tried to put it back. Now we're back in the center of the field. That's Jerry who sends it in. It's collected by Fergal. Fergal over to Morris. Morris looking. He's in the middle of the field now. He's looking. He's going to send it into a beautiful shot into the corner. Guess who's there? It's Daly. But Cobb.
Oh.
Daly. Cobb.
Oh, great save by
Liam Jones, but still followed up, and there's the goal. 8:20 to go. It's 7-22. Gray with a commanding lead. Here we are, partner, front row seats. It's right in front of us, knocked down by Phil, who takes it away. He's trying to pick the pocket of Zach, but he's not giving up easily. Now it's just a straight-up street robbery. That's Phil Foyts, who's going to pass it back to...
Got to get in front of him.
Our boy Anderson, who's juggling it, flicks it up, shows off his dexterity, puts it into the back of the net. A beautiful goal. Great. Flexing a little bit, Ben.
I know. They're really taking him to him. Putting the hammer down a little bit here.
All right. Looks like we have a ball that has bounced out of the field of play. Looking for another slitter, I think. That will be...
The runs seem to be coming a little few and far between now. It seems like everybody's getting a little worn, a little
worn down, and we're spending a little more time in the camera shot, which is the end zones.
The benches are a little thinner this year, so you don't have that to rely on as much. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys...
It is an interesting dynamic. We went with 2 subs for each team this year.
Oh, great hands.
Great hands by Paul Anderson. Great shot for a point. I wish you all could have seen that, but again, our camera is just not responding. So, all right, ball struck into Stephen Cobb, who will take the puck out now, and he does. A nice ball into Jerry, who's going to work the corners now. Now Phil's got a little bit bigger of a challenge. Step to his left, step to his right, strike down into Fergal. Hand pass over to Daly. Daly with a big strike. Is that the rafters that I hear?
I hear.
All right, that was the into the rafters.
That's his one for the year.
That's his one for the year. Yep. The Pabst Blue brought to you by the Club Tavern. We're gonna have a sausage breakfast this morning, is what they've reported. Ben. Yeah, no full menu this morning. They're still remodeling their kitchen.
Oh,
under new management.
Turned over under new ownership.
So we're gonna see. We're looking forward to head over there. Puck out. Oh, but it's caught by Daly. Daly comes down. He's being challenged by Liam Jones, who does a nice job to challenge, but the ball is flicked over to get. They're into no man's land. It's
that was a dangerous.
Cobb with problems right back at him, but he settles. Nerves of steel. Hand pass over to Giff. Giff over to Jones. Jones has to collect it. He does. He's challenged by Daly. Jones into the corner. Nice shot. Struck by, was that...
I believe that was...
Jerry challenged it in, and it was a goal?
It was a goal. What? Alex?
Oh, Alex!
Did he
Alex, yes.
I think he hit it with his knee.
Alex F. off the body into the...
I give it to him?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
He broke the seal. His first ever goal, and into our great collection by Allen. Allen with a hit right into his friend Chris Lane, who wrapped up but an advantage. Their ball into Jerry. Jerry with the goal. Great follow. Green Green stepping on the gas now. Chris Lane, Jerry up there pushing hard. Ball stopped by Liam. No, deflected by Liam Jones. He's got it, trying to collect it.
Oh, big collision.
That's talk about a size difference here. But Chris won't give up. Great help by Alex. It's collected by Green. Chris Lane stutter step, side steps into, but instead it's Phil. Phil to his brother-in-law Alan. Alan with a strike. Point awarded from deep.
All right.
For Alan Morris.
Should
we take a look at who's putting the wood to who? Here, let's take a look here. Allen with 2-4, Daly with 2-3. Allen, yep, go ahead. Back into the action. It's flicked by Fergal, knocked down by Jones. Now it's hit again by Filkowski. Swung on it with Liam. He's staying on top of it. The goalie's out of the box. Liam stutter steps. It's now picked up by Allen in the gray. Overlapping, beautiful overlapping to Tree, but it's also followed by Daly. Daly hand pass over to Alan Morris. It looks like Green has decided to put everybody but one fullback back there. Now he's helped out by Alex. Into the corner, it's Daly. Collects it. Looks weak side, but not for him. It's a strong shot, but deflected by Cobb. Up against the board is Paul Anderson. Cuts to the middle. Those are indefensible. Nothing you can do there. Goalie to goalie. Let's talk here, Ben. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one, especially when your defense is out of place.
Yep.
How do you...
They're pressing for some points here. They have really not... This has been a rather close match after the first 10 minutes or so. Point by Green. It's a 16-point gap that's just kind of been sitting for a long time. Now Daly with a big run. He sees the open corner in the back, and he drops it back there. Daly with another goal. Really sticking the wood to him is Daly. Now a nice little shot over to Phil. Great defense by Phil, by the way, Ben. Wouldn't you say he's holding up back there?
He's like a rock back there,
It's tough to overcome when you have a seasoned one fullback who can do the work of two men.
Right.
That is what he's doing back there. Then you've got all sorts of options in the offense. Stephen Cobb with a flick.
Cobb needs a little,
Look at who's got it. That's Phil. And Phil even gets on the board. He has something to say. Phil with a great shot. Puts it over there. Oh, he stops Jerry. Phil struck into. Yes.
Back there.
He's having a heck of a game back there, making options for Gray. A scrum forward here sends it off camera, but it's Daly. If you'd seen that, you'd see a nice little lift he had, and he's got that back corner. I tell you, Cobb's got to take about 2 steps off that front post every time Daly comes down. He's not looking for short goal. He's got the back. If he had just 2 steps, would change that dynamic significantly. Gray, no, we have not seen a whole lot because Allen's not working the bench. He's not working the subs. But Derek is rotating nicely. Collected by Fergal. I would imagine we'll see that bench in the second half significantly. Allen, big strike into Cobb. Oh, but it's followed by Anderson, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt big. Those type of goals. Collected by Jerry. Here comes Jerry. If anyone in the chat box wants to chime in, let me know how the cameras are working. We'd love to hear from you. Also, let us know if you can hear us. That'd be great. Perhaps we only have Shane watching. You never know. All right, ball into the corner. Now off to Cobb. Cobb strikes into Jerry. Jerry with a spin move that sends it into the corner. Another thing that's really plaguing Green, I think, are the imprecise passes, Ben. I think
yeah, I've seen that a lot, especially on puckouts. Cobb sends it in, and there's Phil to just collect them. So
right.
They need a little bit.
Sure. In the outdoor game, you can play to space. You can play to space and let guys chase because you got lots of room.
Right.
It's much more precise in the indoor. You've got to get it. You can still play to space, but you've got, where you may have a larger landing zone. We got Will Jack, who just showed up. How's the knee there, Will? Good to see you, man. Now it's collected by Lane in the minute. We're into the last minute. Good catch there, partner. Over the bar.
Oh, he said wide.
Oh, wide. I'm sorry, wide. Here comes Fergal. Strike knocked down by Daly. A beautiful collect. Big hard strike into the goal. He's always looking for points. Great clear by Cobby. Into the middle now is Alex. Alex is unable to collect it. Flick by Jerry is unsuccessful. Hit by Allen. That works. Looks like I got a text from John Campbell. The broadcast sounds good. Thank you, John Campbell, for the text. The ball goes into the net. Again, apologies from the Hailstone Broadcast Network. For the middle cam, it's down. Cheap Chinese made pub. I'm so pissed. But we'll get it fixed for next week. We always have improvement. Now in the middle of the field is Jerry Collect. Sidestep. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Was that at the buzzer? Jerry puts it into the net. How are we feeling back over there, Ben Cottrell? Great work in there. Great work in there. All right. Now we can go to the awesome graphics here, and we'll talk. Ben, let's talk stats.
Let's talk
stats.
Right?
Who's working it today? I tell you.
Matt Daly, he's just cleaning up out there. He's got 5 goals, 3 points.
Jeez. Paul Anderson 4-2. Alan Morris 2-4. Look at the green side of things. Jerry, a little tired. I'm wondering if his back might be hurting for carrying this team. 3-4. 3-4. What other exciting news can we share? We got Alex Filkowski breaking the seal.
Yeah.
First man, first goal. Welcome to the indoor league with the point. Gray, really no problems whatsoever in this case handling
Just
anything, really.
Picking up right where they left off.
Looks like Allen's picked a solid team. But we kind of knew that, given that it's a real balanced kind of effort. The from front to back, Gray is just really well balanced. Green's suffering, I think, kind of a case of an overload, maybe in the defensive area, and while you think that would suppress the score, it really has just resulted in more scoring chances because there's no action up on the offensive side of the green.
It comes back so fast, it's just hard to work. You get tired back there real quick, and with not as many subs, it's just it's a different game.
Yep, exactly. Who am I seeing out here? I think I see Jake from State Farm is here pucking around with Ben. We got, is that Craig? We got another captain here. Yeah. Craig with the toque. I could turn this around, but I would be risking having everything come unplugged.
We don't need to do
and
that.
And we'd have a serious shutdown.
Lose the entire show.
So you can look at us some more if you want some more of those stats, I suppose. But and I'm going to pull up I got Shane filming. It's only me, right? He said good camera work, even better commentary. Thank you, Shane. What our biggest fan. He always logs in, I tell you.
Wouldn't miss this show.
Wouldn't miss a single episode, exactly. So, what else can we comment on? We can comment on what a great job Brady's doing with our cameras.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been an exciting.
We could comment on how do you feel hanging up the Spurs? You're not
there you go.
That's
true. I did. It's hard for me to sit up, but not too hard.
Trying to give some other folks a chance in goal.
Yeah, I'm trying to do two things. One, give my knees an actual chance to recover and be ready for our outdoor run. We had a great outdoor. Secondly, is to give this broadcast an actual chance of coming together, despite the fail. This is all live. We did a little experimenting last year, but this year I decided we're going to try and do the straight up live broadcast. So not only can people log in the morning. What's up?
Apparently the clock started about a minute late. Not for the halftime, but for the whole game.
Oh.
Should we subtract a minute from the second half and let it go?
I think ask Derek if he's good with that. But since I would say. Start at 24. Ask Derek if that's good. Otherwise, we do have time to play another 25. It really would be up to Derek because he's so far behind. If he wants a full 25 defending that end, he should. Yeah, I'd say it's a good point. Started late. It seemed right on time for me, didn't it?
Nice.
Awesome. Hang on one sec.
I didn't want to interrupt your broadcast.
Yeah. They should be over there. None in the bag.
Okay.
Sorry, what do you need it for? Just to puck around?
Fergal needs it, I guess.
For what? Oh, Fergal needs an extra goalie stick?
Yeah.
There should be should be 3 goalie sticks in the bag.
Teams that are taking the field, it looks like there's about a minute and a half to throw in.
Okay. All right.
We're back.
We got lots going on here. Yeah.
Sorry, this way.
Oh.
Cameras by shoot some photos.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's just
New man on the.
What's going on here? Will Jack is in town.
Look at that.
The Hooded Bandit here to give us some camera work.
Down there. 2, 3, like 3 is over there. 4 is these guys here.
So we have
Alright.
43,
But you just need 1 and 3,
17.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
right now, you just use 1 and 3.
Is that an insurmountable amount, Bill?
There's a
43-17.
43-17, yes.
That is
insurmountable. Everyone can go back to bed. A 26 point. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
All right, folks.
Here comes the throw-in.
Let's make it respectable.
Let's make it respectable. If we can, that would be fantastic. But to say that Green's got a huge uphill climb would be an understatement. All right, we're into the game now. Into the defensive corner is Jerry, who's been, like I say, doing yeoman's work. Point awarded to
Paul Anderson.
Paul
again.
Anderson. I did not even need to have a second look. That distinctive shot of his, kind of off 1 foot back, wouldn't work for anyone other than Paul Anderson. But it's kind of like when you watch a guy golf, you're like, how did you hit that ball
Right?
so
Yeah.
straight? The way that swing kind of was so kind of unorthodox. But anyway, hit in. Oh, the
Jack
big
was
man.
fighting for it.
Liam Jones giving it his all. Now it's collected by Allen. Liam Jones chasing Allen. Stood up by Zach. Zach's doing a great job in the mid here. Standing up. He does disrupt. Causes a loss of the ball. Now it's into the corner. Allen's got it. He takes a shot into the corner. It's off the rail, or off the wall. Collected by Chris Lane. Looks like now collected by Jerry. Jerry, look at how fast Jerry is. He's already at the half field. Takes a shot from the midfield. It's deflected by... who's that? Our boy
Liam.
Phil. Now it's collected by Liam and Tree, the unlikeliest of foes. Now but Liam is after it. Now Tree's collected it. Liam just giving up. Tree strike. Can't give up on those there, son. You'll be.
Oh, that looked like.
You'll get it at some point. Now it's sent a little over the back there. You got a little
It
grass.
Like it was a little come down on the stick. I don't know.
Well, as the defense clears it, Ben, let's talk a little bit about the exciting news. In 2 weeks, we're going to have the annual Ireland versus America. Oh, wait a second here. A kick in by
Wow.
Green. That's
Jackal.
the Jackal. He's all over it.
I'll take it.
Perhaps I spoke too soon. Green comes out of the gate strong. Now, struck by the keeper Fergal into Allen. Allen heads over the danger zone. He's in the red zone, but it's hit into the ground. It's cleared by Cobby. Cobby into Zach. Zach uses his legs.
work.
What a great work by the new guy. An overlap. Look at that. Come on, Zach. Now he's got it. I wish everyone at home could have seen that one, but they unfortunately could not. Now it's Daly who disrupts.
That was great
On
work.
the ground, a Tree at midfield. Swing and a miss, but it's kicked, and he continues it up the field. Jerry trying to get after it. He does. Now Jerry's coming the other way. Midfield. Double
Those
step.
legs.
Why, he threads the needle, sends it in, and knocks it down. Knocked down by Fergal, who's playing a great game. But who is it to pick up that garbage? Is that Jerry?
Was that Jerry or
I
was
think-
it Alex?
I think Jerry came across and...
It was Alex.
Oh, it was Alex.
Another. Wow.
Great help by Eagle Eye Terry. Now a strike by Daly. Knocked down by Chris Lane. Chris Lane not giving up an inch. Oh, what a... nope. Ben Cottrell didn't see anything there. I think it was a close call. The
Daly
camera
doesn't like it though.
camera won't lie, though. We can go back and look at that over and over. Now into the corner there. Great clear by Cobb. Now it's collected by Phil Foyce. Front row seat here, partner. It's hand passed into
Allen.
Allen.
Oh,
Great sky. But Jerry
Oh.
comes over to help and forces him to take his point.
takes it.
A point by Allen.
If you can limit them to points, that's a win in my book.
Agreed. Any goalie will say that, right, Ben?
Right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's
I'm
good.
fine with that.
Right?
No pain involved in. Not my job to stop the
Right,
points. Let's
yep.
put it that way. All right, Jerry with a big strike from midfield, and he answers with a point, which is always so important.
Right.
Picking up the answer to any score. So now, Virgo with a low shot is kicked by Zach. Zach sends it back, and now we've got a little action here. A couple of newbies here. Green. Zach looking for his point. You've got it, Zach. Puts it in a goal. It's a goal for Zach. Zach TRZ. Great shot. Another new player with
That's what
contributing.
They need a little bit more distribution.
A short puck out to Allen. Allen hand pass over
Strong
to Tree. Challenged by Jerry, unable to get it. Oh, great footwork by Tree. Gets it into the goal. He strikes down on it. Lane, though, he's unmoved. Holding up Allen. Allen with a hand pass over to... Oh, Daly. He's got a wide open shot. This is not going to end well for Green, and it doesn't. Daly, beautiful shot into the back of the net.
Gray flooding the offensive
Yeah.
side of the zone.
It's the answer that always kills you, right? If they
Right.
could have held and come back with another point, but instead the threes cancel out, and now it's in the corner. Collected by, it's blind to us, but since we have a live broadcast now, partner, we can watch it on the monitor
right.
here with the people at home. It's Tree. It's kicked. Jerry's chasing now after it. He's just, he's about,
move quick.
He's about 4 steps outside the camera shot. Now he's headed in. Get ready, everybody. He gets into the red zone.
That's a lot of steps.
That's a lot of steps. Out there's a whistle. And they've got him by the arm, says Cottrell. So it's going to be a penalty. It's going to be a penalty
he walked
shot.
a mile there.
That's right. And
They let him go.
Green happy to have Jerry take this. He has to take it, but they're just fine. These are always fun, huh, Ben?
Yeah, these are great.
Love being on the back line here.
Yeah.
Well, at least 2 people joined in on the fun for
That's
this.
fun.
Nope,
All
there's
right.
Tree
Oh, here we
holding
go.
up the post. Hard shot.
Oh, Jerry.
Still unstoppable. It's almost
hard.
ridiculous, but it's in there. Jerry with a and a puck out sent right back to Green.
Oh,
Jerry
Jerry.
flicks. No, it's
He's held up.
Max flicked into Jerry. Jerry. He's now thinking maybe I'll take my point. Instead, he does a strike low. It's cleared by Fergal. Fergal with a lot of work here. It's knocked
That's
down by
Jackal.
Tree. Oh, is it Jackal?
Jackal's
That's
in the
right.
corner.
Trees in gray. Played on the ground, hockey
He's
style by
working hard for it.
Phil. It's clicked by Jerry. You know, we're spending a lot of time on the in the defensive end of Gray. Could they be wearing down?
Little
Could
bit.
the bench movement
Somebody's
by
gotta
Derek
move to it.
be the change they needed? Collected by Cobb. Great hand pass over to Chris. Oh, look at the stick work there to collect it.
They've
now
cut the lead.
sent over to this is
That's Alex.
Alex back.
He's got good skills.
The distinctive lacrosse helmet. Those work in the various arenas, including hurling. That's Chris
Lane.
Lane comes all the way from his back line, finds his way into the red zone, drops it in. It's now only a 15-point game.
Maybe we spoke too soon about that insurmountable.
Nothing's insurmountable.
Never.
This could be the biggest comeback in Hailstone history, but Daly, the cancel
just
shot.
Steady.
Boy, when you come back with that, that's all right. You're doing a great job, Will Jack. I know you were thrust into the operation. Collected by Phil. Now center of the field is Allen, who's going to come in. Save! Followed by Daly, unable to collect it. That's Cobb. Count 3 points on the board for Cobb. He's that's as good as a score. That save. Another save by Cobb. Now it's sent over. Zach
found themselves.
Zach, boy, he's got a great eye for the ball. Collects
Let's
it.
go.
Here comes Alex. He wants it one-handed. What the heck, right? Off the back, knocked out by Fergal. Now we can watch at home in that corner. Hit by Fergal. Now off into the. It's Petey. It's
working
Liam
hard.
Jones trying to get a hold of it. It's Alex. It's Pandemonium over there. What's going on? We got lacrosse helmets. We got all different sizes and
everywhere.
shapes fighting for it. It's sent over now to.
Settle down.
Can a veteran please step in and help and settle this in? He will. That's Allen, the captain. Collects at midfield.
Someone's got challenge.
Will Jack, you know where he's going to go. You got it. It's collected into the top shelf. Allen Morris. Even the people watching the soccer game behind us
Still
like
cheering.
that one. All right, ball in the middle of the field now. Hit by Jerry into the
I think
net.
that was.
Oh, was that Liam trying to clear
I
it?
think it was Liam trying
All
to
right.
clear it out.
Alrighty. All right, it'll be
Fast
a
and
free.
furious over here.
I'm sorry, it'll be a sideline cut. Allen's going to hit it off this. It did go into the net. Allen's going to strike it. Strikes it on the ground into Daly. Daly collects it over by the bench. Now he strikes it into Zach who collects it. Zach, he's got that. He's got that move. He's got that touch. He's got the idea. Oh, fall over each other. This hopefully nobody's hurt. Jerry on the ground, laying on his back. He may be hurt. Chris Lane though. Cottrell letting him play as the ball is flicked into the corner. And Jerry is hurt, so we're going to have a stoppage. We're going to have a stoppage of play here. That collision in front of us here wasn't too helpful. It looked like Phil and Jerry just got tangled up. No hard feelings there. We can't get him on the field there, but it looks like
he's loss for Green.
He's on his back. He's really hurting. Yeah, this isn't going to be good. They're going to need a sub. The time will keep ticking. No, they stopped the clock there. So I'll try and get the.
Is Derek calling for a timeout or?
I don't know. Yeah, he may have to. We're gonna have to reset the clock here at some point. So we'll see what they want. Hopefully, it really did look to me. It wasn't so much legs, knees, ankles, anything. The collision I saw, he landed right on his torso, took every ounce of air out of him. He'll be back, I would hope. Okay,
He's
so I'm
not
going to ask you,
moving off
don't
the field.
hit any cameras just yet until I start
to
the
see.
clock there.
Benji,
60. So it's going to be a 65. 65.
Is the clock, he stopped the
I'll have to start it as soon as. So the call is for a 65. 65. All right. We got it. Yep. I got to start that clock there. Come on. So it's been almost 2 minutes now added on, but we're still looking good. Okay. All right. The clock.
Out. I thought it was a 65.
All right. Clock is correct. Time is correct. All right.
Oh.
Now we're back. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. All right, we're back in the action now. Hand pass over to Chris Lane. Chris Lane up in front in the midfield. Takes eight stutter steps there as he solos. He now gets into the red zone. Is shot in on Fergal. Collected by Fergal. He's having a heck of a game there. Hand pass up into Daly. Daly's got it midfield. Daly's got it three-quarter field. Daly's into the red zone. Oh, that was blocked by Zach's hand, followed by, was that Paul?
That was Paul.
All right, Paul Anderson.
Deadly.
He's doing quite a bit of damage. And puck out into Liam Jones, who tries to flick it. He can't get it. So he just kicks it up into Zach. Zach gets it midfield. Zach and Paul are going at it. Paul with quick hands picks it up off the carpet. Now it's in to Allen, who turns, strikes, and gets a point. I tell you,
quick. He's so quick.
So quick. He is so quick. And Jerry's back into the game, which is good to know. Jerry's back.
On the offensive side.
Yeah, on the offensive side. Green needs him.
Does.
Puck in. Knocked down by Pete Drury. Come on, Liam. Work on that lift there. He gets it to his hand. He knows where to go with it. Attaboy, Liam. Now he swings. Big swing. Sends it into the corners. Collected by Fergal. Fergal strikes it into Daly. It's now collects into Cobb. Cobb hits it over to Chris Lane. Chris Lane collects it. He's at midfield. Here he comes slowly bringing it up. Big strike.
Oh, that hit
knocked down by Allen. Now it's collected by Pete.
That
Pete takes his time. Strike in, and it's knocked down by Paul Anderson. It's kicked by Jackal.
Oh, Allen is still down.
Oh, Allen is hurt. Allen is not looking good. He falls down in a heap. 25-point game now.
That could be a huge loss.
Yeah, the clock has been stopped again. I don't think we can keep doing that. We'll talk to Bean, but we can't do that because we're on a hard stop here. But so be it. So be it. We'll see what happens there. But
it's the first time. Have we had injury time? I don't feel like in years past, game is just played on.
Yeah, we got to keep going because of the hard stop. But that's all right.
Okay.
We'll get the clock going. Not only is Allen fine, he is still playing. So, all right, ball is stopped at midfield, knocked down by Allen. Allen collects it. Allen's got it now. Allen Stutter. The captain takes his shot. Top shelf bartender.
Slow him down at all.
That was a goal by Allen. In fact, he got a nice little rest there. 65. Oh, no, wide ball, I think. Wide ball. 16-13, Gray. 9-6 for Green. Not a whole lot to say. Just getting this season started here. And the time can't tick by fast enough, I think, for Green as they try and collect. Now, into the corner. That's Jerry, I believe. Jerry's got it. Hand pass. Oh, there's a call. They had them all wrapped up. It's going to be a
Green.
Yep, free in.
All right.
In the danger zone for Gray. Jerry takes it. Yep, he's ordered to send it back line. Swing. What a strike.
Oh, another hit.
Was that
Was
Daly?
Morris.
Oh, the captain is earning his stripes.
Wow,
now
ouch.
collected by Chris Lane. Stutter step. Hands down the line. He's into the camera shot. Left weak side, very weak shot. Goes over to Fergal, who falls on it. Now flicked over to Pete. Great hand pass, but it's intercepted. The Jackal jumped on it. Sends it over. It's into the goal. Is that Jackal?
That was the Jackal.
Great shot by Max. Jackal heads into the midfield. It's collected by our boy Paul Anderson. Stutter. Oh, we got a frozen camera? Uh-oh. That's not good. The camera has frozen now. Oh, boy. I can try and see what I can do on that one, but otherwise we may be down to one camera. That's not good. The red. Let's see if the red
Phil Foyt
ever
picks
comes
up
back.
the ball, moves
Nope.
to the middle.
All right, I'm going to unplug
And
red,
Daly
see if it comes
surveys
back
the
on.
field, looking upfield, sends it downfield to Paul Anderson. Paul Anderson can't collect. Stephen Cobb, though, is
See
able
if
to
we got
manage
any.
it. Tries to get it up to
Nothing.
Zach.
Nothing from the red camera.
Zach surveys the field and sends it forward. Oh, but there is Phil. Matt Daly making a run now. Into the corner. Oh, big swing by Paul Anderson, but can't make it happen. Sends it back to Alan Morris. Alan Morris, a quick tap to the side. Looks to make a move on Zach. Oh, but he's knocked down. Is he given? What's the call here? It looks like it's going to be a free in for Gray. Alan Morris is going to take that. Green lining up now on the end line. Allen lifts, strikes, and he goes for his point and gets it.
We got camera issues here. Our right cam just not responding.
Green slowly making their way up the field now. Cobb takes a look to see what he can find, calls out his play. Tries to send it in to Alex, but it's
all right, we're cameras back on there, Will Jack. Get us going.
All right. Back to the action.
Back to the action. Well done there, partner.
Yep.
We're going to have to find you some more
big
classes.
collision
A big
at the middle of the
collision. Now
field.
Allen is hurt in the back of the head. Now he's really taking a shot. Chris Lane, let's reset that one. It looked like Chris Lane lowered the shoulder. Honestly, I think it was a clean shot. There was no penalty called, but
Ball was...
But what happened there, I think, is Allen may have hit his head on the ground as he fell back. But we could always check with him. Yeah. So we're going to keep the clock running now. No, keep it running, Ben. You got to keep it running. So Allen's slow to get up, but yeah, it looks like he hit the back of his head. Yeah.
Got to watch out for the CTE.
Yeah. Yep. So.
I think we need to institute a new rule. If you have a player go down, they have to go off.
Right. Yeah. Allen can't take a break here and then just stay on.
Because he did that last time.
Exactly, and then scored a goal. He's back. I mean, it's fine for him to take as much time as he needs. That is a no-brainer. He's taking his helmet off now. Take your time, Allen, but you got to go collect yourself on the bench. He's back up. Looks like he's got his Wexford shorts on today, Ben.
Yeah, the lucky shorts.
The unlucky shorts. That's the third time he's been laying on
well,
the.
It's almost like he's in the goal. He's
Yep.
getting knocked around pretty good out there.
All right, he's coming off slow. Well done there, Captain. He's been leading his ship in great form, but we've got the clock still running here. Clock is correct. Ball into Chris Lane with a flick. Lane into the corner is
No one there.
nobody there except Phil Foyts. Now off to Matt Daly. Stutter. Shot. Blocked out by Cobb. Cobb, despite the onslaught of points, has had a decent game. I'd say he's held his line pretty well.
That's all you can do.
Yep. Now, great job by Jackal, but look who climbs the ladder. Oh, I'm sorry, he was standing flat-footed. That's Tree. Ball into the red zone. Collect, strike, save by Cobb into Jackal. Jackal, hand pass to an overlapping Zach. Zach collects off the ground. Boy, he's got the hang of it. Well done there, Zach, if you're watching this game later on. Now it's collected by Phil easily into midfield. A shot over to Alex. Alex wants it, a little flick. Pete Drury's pushing the back. Steve Cobb. Maybe Cobb has had enough. Sends Pete. Pete's going to have to take this one. Pete Drury.
Let's see how he does here.
He loves these. All eyes on Pete Drury.
Right.
He loves to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Pete has a strike, sends it down into the ground. It's collected by Cobb. Cobb into the back of the net, sends it over to Jones. Jones is fought by Foyts. Foyts hasn't quite gotten it yet. Liam Jones not giving up on it. He's giving him, but he's got no help. And it's Phil Foyts who finally collects it midfield, sends it in. Cobb trying to reach up with his hand. Instead, it sails into the back of the net by Phil Foyts with a
Oh,
goal.
Phil with a
Look
goal.
at that, collecting stats
on.
for the season.
He'll take it.
All right, now it's in the middle of the field here. We've got Tree who's trying to collect it, but he's having trouble. It's Jackal. Collects it, trying to get it.
Right in front of us.
Front row seat here. These are some big boys that are pushing up against the glass here. It's coming into the camera shot. I'm not quite. Frankly, Ben, I'm glad our camera was broken for that exchange, don't you
I
think?
think
We
so.
didn't want, no one really needed to see that.
No.
Probably 4 or 5 people had a chance to lift that ball, and it just never quite
It's early
came.
in the
Now,
season. We're just
but
getting back to it.
a foul was called against Max Jackal. That's Max who's taking it, strikes it, it sails high, and a point was given. If I can, yeah, okay, yeah, it had to have been.
Yep. Point for Max.
7 minutes 10 seconds to go. Our clock on the screen is not official time, but it's close. All right, so it's knocked down by Jerry. Jerry collects it up against the board. Here he comes. That's Jerry streaking. Strike.
And he's got
Finds the back corner, and Jerry with a goal. Pretty physical game today, Ben, didn't you think?
I would say.
That puck out goes into the net. So we'll have a sideline cut. Chris Lane with a little flick over to Zach. Zach with a hand pass back to Chris. Chris middle of the field. Hand pass over to Jerry. Tough shot, but he does get it. A nice hand pass. Then it's collected into the red zone. Jerry
Takes
Fergal
it.
did the right thing to come out, but not much you can do against a quick stick like Jerry Green's. Now Fergal
Green
strikes it
climbing
down
a
the
little bit,
line.
just trying to make it respectable.
Oh, pushed by Paul Anderson, but he's tripped up.
Oh,
Chris
and he
Lane
can't
can't find the ball, and that's Phil. I'm sorry, that's Tree who comes running
Oh,
in.
but-
Great lift, but instead it's Zach. Zach doing the simple little things right.
here we
Now
go.
it's an open lane for
Giff.
Giff, but he can't collect it in time, and the veteran Phil Foyts comes back,
Oh, he just chased that down.
chases it down, hit over
Ray
to
has excellent hustle today.
the hustle's been nonstop. Guess who's back out on the field, though? The captain, Alan Morris. Strike. Not quite collected by Jerry. Instead, it dribbles over to Paul Anderson. He's covered 2-on-1, but he's able to put it in the back of the net. And Green is falling far behind. Collected by Chris Lane. Chris Lane, a strike, knocked down.
That was weak side.
Weak side, in collected by Fergal. Fergal sees Phil. Beautiful shot over to Phil, who's wide open. Collect. Now he's going to strike it over to Allen, who's standing in the middle of the field.
Look at they just
Allen with a
moving their
big strike
front
in.
on-
Scoots by Cobb just after I was lauding praises on him. Couple of soft
Those
goals.
shots at midfield, those are tough to pick up on sometimes.
You know, the indoor game, one thing people who's watching at home might not understand just how hard it is to pick the ball up. Oh, great shot by Jerry. Puts it over the bar. You know, it's hard to pick up, Ben, right?
Yeah.
Because you got netting,
You got those
bright
white
white
boards.
boards, and that ball's on you before you know it.
Right?
Hand pass over to Allen, or hand pass is intercepted by Allen. Allen with a beautiful overlap shot to Daly. Daly in the red zone. We got to come up with a new color for once you're in the box. With the white hot zone, because it's crazy. That's not going to get stopped. That's
Right? Yeah.
danger.
How are you was
All
that
right,
a goal for?
now-
That was a goal
for Daly.
Yeah, okay.
And now a shot over the head of
Keep after
Liam, who's able to kick it but
Phil
not collect
just
it. Phil is
not letting
he's
up the-
just mean. He
Phil!
drops it into the goal. Drops it
They
into
are
the
not
goal
letting
there.
off the gas.
Will, what are your thoughts on what's going on over here?
I'm too slow at the camera.
We need Terry back. We need Brady Terry back. The ball now in center of the field, collected by Phil, hit over, a beautiful pass over to Allen. Allen collects. He's challenged by Liam. Alex blocked down by Cobb, but followed by Allen and put into the back of the net. 3 minutes, 52 seconds to go. The seconds counting down is flicked by Jerry.
The century mark here? Or?
They may be. They're
Have
not
we had
letting
anybody?
up. We have never.
Oh, that's.
A great shot by Jerry. We have not ever had anyone break the scoreboard.
Is this going to be the year?
This could be. Puck
It started
into
really slow too. This
Yep.
was a game with a slow start to it.
a puck into Paul.
Oh,
yeah,
just uncontested.
Paul raises, strikes, plops it into the back of the net.
Now. Doesn't seem like
That's-
they have much fight left in them right now.
If you're Derek, what are your thoughts? What could you do to at least stop the bleeding? Jerry, blocked down by Tree. Crowley collect. The man from Cork hand passes over to the man from Wexford, who strikes it into the man from up north. I'm not. Actually, I
Is he? I
think
have no idea.
Anderson might be a Madison boy. Beautiful collection spin by Allen, who tries to strike it. One time it out of the air. Instead, it drops to the ground, and Paul is there to collect it. He's heavily guarded by Liam, who forces a pass over to Allen, who finds
And
the
Allen
corner.
finds the back of the net again.
Yeah. The spring in Cobb's step has long gone.
Well.
He's pretty flat, not getting down on the ground on those shots of the goal. Collected by Alex. Alex puts it in the back of the net. Let's
Alex
take a
is
look.
having a good-
What's going on with Alex over here?
Well,
Alex 2-0.
3-0. That's his
Oh,
third.
I'm sorry.
That's
Let me
his
see if it
third.
resets here. It has.
Yeah.
Ball into Cobb. Cobb strikes it down to Jackal, who's got it midfield. It's flicked away by Allen. Liam Jones is all alone, so he's able to collect. Strike into the rafters due to the pressure by Pete Drury. And Ben Cottrell roughing right to the end. Rushes over to set the free as needed. Given to Allen, the captain, who's going to take this one.
Last 2 minutes. No timeouts. Interesting.
Well, Allen does a short flick to an overlapping Phil, who puts a nice pass into Austin.
Wow.
Austin.
Gets a goal.
Did Austin just join us, or
I don't know.
has he been here all day? Okay, hand pass to Jerry. We got a minute and a half to go. Play on here. Chris Lane not giving up us anything. Passes back to our boy Jerry, who rushes by Austin, who puts up light defense. It's blocked down, though, by Phil. It trickles into Virgil.
That's a fourth.
And then you've got Alex, who's got a great eye for the ball. It heads it over to Pete Drury,
minute.
who's got plenty of time. A nice strike into Austin, who's a sub for Gray. That's where he's been. Then he kicks it into the red zone. It's Jerry, who's come back to help. Our clock says 20, but it's actually 47 seconds, so add 27 onto the clock before the buzzer. Halftime, half-field shot by Phil. Phil!
Takes his point.
The unlikeliest of scorers drops it over the bar for a point.
Phil gives it his all.
He's had a
Every
hell of a
time.
defensive
Oh my
effort,
gosh.
I tell you.
He's held it together.
You know,
for him.
holding a team to 50 is no easy task. That's Jackal. Spins, left move. No, it goes wide, off the board. Collect. Foyts.
Tree.
Collected by Tree. Tree's at
20
midfield
seconds.
now. It's Ben Cottrell helps.
Look at that help.
He couldn't get out of the way. It's collected in the
He's part
corner
of the
by
field.
Tree with a point. Tree gets a point with 5 seconds to go. This could be it. This could be all.
Nope.
That's the buzzer. Gray with a commanding lead wins 94-50. We could talk a little, Ben, about man of the match and maybe even award it. Could you go, Will, could you go ask Ben if he has a vote for man of the match? Maybe we could put this on our live broadcast. Thanks, Will.
Boy, which way do you
You know
go,
who's
Garrett?
going to join us now? Well, as they shake hands, let's have Craig, captain of Blue, come have a seat. Get over here, Craig.
Scouting.
Scouting.
For
We've got the Blue captain, Craig. Get in here, brother. Well, what are your thoughts? They'll pick it up on the mic. What are your thoughts on what you've seen and what you think you might have to do as we head into the season? You'll be captaining Blue. What were your thoughts?
Well, I knew Allen had drafted a really balanced team. Score.
1 second. Hey, Brady, can you go get a team pictures of each team? Yeah, or with your phone. Okay, they got kids out there. Then grab the cameras, please. Thank you. All right, Craig. Sorry I interrupted you on that, but we got kids coming on the field.
We all knew we drafted a balanced team. They can score at all levels. You saw Phil doing his usual magic on the back, from the back, and a lot of plays where he just picked it up and scored. Phil, I saw, had a goal. He got in space, and he had a point where he got in space. So that's a kind of a two-way player that they have in the back, and it seems like everybody can play D, everybody can play offense. They've been away from the ball. Obviously, Allen continues to be a scoring machine, so
Agreed.
it's going to be a tough team to beat. And
Agreed.
They showed it today, I think. Green.
Did he have a vote? Oh, he thought Allen. Well, let's take a look at the stats, Ben. We could be the ultimate deciders of
We'll
this.
see.
7-7. Matt Daly,
Balance, just
8-3.
a balanced attack from Allen.
Balanced attack, points and goals, captaining the ship. Went down hard on the turf. Should we go with
Bounce
that?
back.
You know, I think that the other one is the old steady Matt Daly and Paul Anderson who put in one more goal but not as many points.
I really think
think-
Phil's a good combination for holding that defense together as
Yep.
well. You know, he was solid as always. Just a rock back there.
Okay, I guess they couldn't hear Craig, so
He didn't have anything important.
that's
to
all
say
right.
anyway.
We'll put some cans on him next time. Yeah, just bring all the cords down here. So that's our broadcast, everyone. Thank you for joining us,
time.
partner. Really appreciate you getting up this early to come and
you
help
bet.
us.
Wouldn't miss it.
Alan Morris is your man of the match. Now we'll head over to the Club Tavern, and we'll head on over to the Club Tavern, and I think they've got our sausage breakfast all ready for us.
I'm ready
So
for it. Hey, wait,
we-
do they still have an early bird?
I don't know. We're gonna have to
No?
see what the menu if there's
Wow,
change order.
okay.
So that's it. Have a good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us.